Howdy everyone, welcome back to the Luna Geeks Out channel. This took far longer than I wanted it to take. I've really struggled with getting enough sleep this week, and so I've had some issues with sleep deprivation, and in the past 2 days, some unrelated issues came up. One day I had some other issues, the other day I had some schedule issues, and just unable to get to this until now. My hair stopped getting in my face. Anyways, new Solar has released. And I'm very excited that I've reacted to solo stuff from all the other members of Mamamoo so far. Let's see. Twice for Moonbyul, twice for Rian, and once for Hwasa. I think I have my numbers right there. So this is my first time reacting to something by Solar, but I have heard Solar's previous solo track, Spit It Out, I think it was, which is phenomenal. This one, I don't really know what to expect with this one. I've heard that of all the releases so far, Solar is sort of sticking the closest to what Mamamoo as a whole are doing when compared with the other members. But aside from that, I don't really know what to expect from this. And even with that, I don't know what that's going to mean sound-wise or anything. All I can assume is it's probably going to be fairly familiar, and I can assume it's going to be very good. But I don't really know anything beyond this. I'm going into this one very, very blind. I'm, of course, expecting some great stuff from this. Just from the pictures I've seen, it looks like just the atmosphere in this video is great. So, without further ado, let's hop into it. Alright, so, oh, that was a shift. Really good, I guess bass synth. Bit of a darker sound than I was expecting to see. Actually pretty cool. Building up now. Rap. And that bit reminded me of something. It was a bit similar to Lunatic, but something else reminded me of as well. Can't think of what, but reminded me of something. Whatever that is, sort of horn sound. Oh, that is good. A bit of like a saxophone in the back. Nice. I love a good saxophone. Very much to something else as well. I don't know what. I have no idea what this reminded me of, but something about that lower synth just hit me. I've heard there's something out there that's got that's similar to them. I don't know what. Imagine it's just a snippet off and have the full track. Whatever it is, great sound tip. The beat of the bee! Whoa! Sort of saxophone again, real nice. Alright, I was not expecting that at all. I mean, I had high expectations for this. Like, I mean, Spit It Out was phenomenal. I knew this was going to be good, but whew, I was not expecting that by any means. That greatly exceeded my expectations. I'm not sure which of the solo releases, at least as far as, the singles go, is my favorite. I'd probably say my favorite is probably, Shut Down. That track, that was a good track. But this one's up there. I mean, they're all very different, so it's hard to sort of rank them, but this was real good. Now, I have taken a look at the lyrics, and I don't really have anything to say on them. I'm not sure how much of that is I am just still very tired, and how much of that is there's just not much I can say on them regardless, but not really any commentary today, but the music I can talk about that. So, we'll start off with the vocals, a very easy starting point. They were about what I expected. There were a few things that I didn't quite expect. There was, for example, the more rap section, which I didn't really expect. I don't remember if Solar does any of that in Mamamoo stuff or not. I think that's just Moonbyul who does that, so I don't remember if that was in Spit It Out or not, but I didn't expect that. It wasn't... She wasn't going, like, too crazy with it, but it was just a little touch that I didn't expect and I thought was really nice, but the rest of the vocals were, about what I would have expected. Perhaps not the style I would have expected, or the mood I would have expected or whatever, but, the same level of quality and everything that I would have expected. No real surprises there, but the vocals were phenomenal throughout, as is to be expected. I'll talk about the beat a bit, the drums and all that. That was really good. There weren't really any moments that stood out to me too much, but just very solid and very consistent throughout, so really good job on whoever did all that. They did a great job getting into something that just felt really nice. There were, the saxophone, I pointed that out. That was a cool little touch. I love a good saxophone. Earlier today, I was listening to Hummus, I don't know if I'm saying that right, by Igor, which has some great saxophone in it, and then Rivers of Nile use saxophone, and they're like progressive technical death metal or something. It pops up in some weird stuff. It's not one of my favorite instruments, but it's a good instrument. There's like okay, I don't know what just happened there. There's a couple of K-pop tracks that I've used the saxophone that are really nice. The ones that are coming to mind are Hip by Mamamoo and it'll come to mind in a second, Dun Dun by Everglow. Both of which use saxophone in different ways and to different extents, but centrally going to both of those. To sort of have that pop up here was real nice. And then there was that other sort of horn sounding thing that I think both that and the saxophone are probably a synth, but whatever that one was, the lower, heavier one was really cool. A unique sound that I would not have expected in this. The other element that really stood out to me was that low bass synth that I talked about, which was that's like a dark synth. Like, I would not have expected it to be involved in a track that is really as upbeat as this one is. Like, I wouldn't go and call this one like a chill, upbeat kind of track. Like, it's more energetic, and it's got a bit of that darkness in it, mainly brought in with some of the musical choices, but for sort of the mood this track is presenting, I would not have expected that synth to be used, but I'm not going to complain about it having been used. That was a really, really cool sound, and like I said, it reminded me of something. There was that one moment that just hit me. I was like, there's something out there that's like this, and I don't know what it was. I don't think it's a song I've heard all the way through. I think I've watched a couple videos on, some different interesting musical elements that were utilized in some K-pop tracks, and I think it might have been, a clip from some song in one of those videos that I'm thinking of. So I couldn't really say what track or for what artist it is. But there's something out there that's used to that same kind of synth, and it reminded me of it, but it wasn't just like, oh yeah, there's a really similar to this. It was like, I've heard something like this before. Just, don't mind making weird connections. I don't know what exactly it was, but pretty interesting. And I'm trying to think if there were any other elements, and there's nothing really coming to mind. Those are all the things that really stood out to me. I think I already talked about the atmosphere and talked about the synth a bit, so I don't need to go over that. But all in all, this was a great track. Really held its own against the other singles that I've reacted to that the other solo members put out. Definitely one of my favorites. Unless this solo release, like the full album, really blows me away, I think my favorite of all of them, just the whole EPs, mini albums, whatever, is probably going to be Wien's one, because that one's, I love the vibes of that one. But if everything is up to the same standard as this one, it's going to be really good. And if it's up to the same standard, I'll definitely be ordering this one. I would have pre-ordered it, but I once again missed when it was going to release. And this was an instance of me just actually not reading the release date, and then all of a sudden it was out. I feel like this one came out super quick compared to the others. Like, the others, I was like, there's some good build up to them. I thought they were coming out a month after they actually did for whatever reason, but even with the actual time frame, it felt like there was some good promotion going into them. There's some good build up and everything. This one, it was like, all right, we got an album released. Oh, we got a couple of photos. And then one day I wake up and like, oh, this is out now. This is sudden. I was like, oh, I thought this was happening later. It was like, what? Already? And I don't know, it's just, this one felt very sudden. Maybe I just was not paying attention to the actual passage of time. That happens, but it was, it's more sudden than I thought it. I don't know what I'm saying. I would have pre-ordered it if I had known it was going to release as soon as it did, but unless this is just something that, aside from this track, I'm like, this isn't doing anything for me at all. I'll probably be ordering this one, because I'm putting the Militaria collection on hold. I'm out of space, pretty much, so I need to work on, getting a job so I can then work on getting some better stuff for display, some stands, and mannequins, and shadow boxes, and more shelves, and so on and so forth. So for now, I can actually work on expanding my musical collection a bit more than I was in the past, which is actually really nice, because I love getting music. So I can go and do this one, and it's like outrageously expensive, which I'd expect this would be around $30 or so. So yeah, it's 5 tracks, it looks like. I'd say $30 is about what I'd expect for it, so I'll probably be picking up a copy. And anyways, I'm rambling on. I don't really have anything more to say on the track. I'm following a train of thought that has gone away from what this video is supposed to be about at this point, so I'm just gonna wrap it up there. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like if you liked, subscribe if you want to see more, and comment down below with your own thoughts of the track, any feedback or criticism, or anything you want me to react to. In the description, a link to the music video so you can go check it out, support the artist, link to my Discord server, my Instagram, my Twitter, the Spotify playlist of all the tracks I've reacted to, at least the ones up on Spotify, and my link tree, which has all my other stuff in it, in case any of that interests y'all. But anyways, like I said, it's going to do it. So once again, thank you all for watching, and until next time, I'll be seeing ya.